Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Fox298 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. And today we have got a different type of challenge for you guys on the channel. So I was just casually scrolling through Twitter one afternoon, and F1 released a link to a quiz from the 2000s era of Formula One. And I thought to myself, first of all, I was interested to see what questions would come up, and secondly, it automatically sprung into my mind I could make a challenge out of this one. So I went ahead and actually took part in the quiz, and I decided to give myself the challenge. So there were 20 questions for me to answer. For anyone in the world can do this quiz and answer it themselves. There was 20 questions, and I decided to say for every single time penalty, for every single question that I got wrong, would be 5 seconds worth of a time penalty. So with that being said and done, let's go over to the bit where I actually went and recorded myself taking part in the quiz, see how I got on, and then we'll come back to this screen here and we'll crack on with the race. Alright, so we're into the quiz section of the video. So for how many questions are there? I need to judge, right? There's 20 questions. So for every question I get wrong, we'll add 5 seconds to our time. And if for some reason we do really, really well, then what I'll do is I'll say that it's 10 seconds. And so, for example, I've only got like 3 questions wrong, I'll make it 30 seconds. You get the drill. Right. So this is the quiz of the 2000s. Now, my knowledge of the 2000s is decent, but it's not brilliant. So I might be in trouble here. So here we go. Follow along with it as well. See what you get right and what you get wrong. In the 2000 Malaysian Grand Prix, Mika Hakkinen received 10 seconds stop-go penalty for which offence? Did he cause a collision? Did he jump the start? Overtake under a waved yellow flag, forcing the driver off the track? It was either a jump start or it was an overtake under waved yellows. I think he jumped it. I'm pretty sure he jumped the start in that race. Am I right? Yes, we're right. Correct. Yes, let's go. Of course, I've got nothing around me as well, so I don't want to get any. Right. 2 new Grand Prix were added onto the 2004 schedule. Which races were they? It definitely wasn't Turkey. Turkey was added in 2005. Abu Dhabi was added in 2009. India was added in 2011, I want to say. China was added in 2004. And so was Bahrain. Boop. Thank you very much. Correct. Moving onwards. Who came third in the ill-fated 2005 US Grand Prix? That was Thiago Monteiro. Correct. Thank you very much. Moving on. Right. Which statement about the Red Bull Racing for the 2007 season is incorrect? It was their first car designed by Adrian Newey. They switched from Ferrari to Renault engines. They changed from being a British team to an Austrian team. They failed to finish on the podium in any race. Did they get a podium in 2007? Did they even have Ferrari? They didn't have Ferrari engines in 06, surely. Wait, no. I think they did. No, they did have Ferrari engines in 06, and then they changed to Renault in 07. I think it's this one. Wait, no, because they were still using the Jaguar. Right, I'm gonna take a guess, and it's they didn't finish on the they failed to finish on the wait, that's incorrect. Oh, this is annoying. Is it their first car designed by Adrian Newey? No, it wasn't. So they failed to finish on the podium in any race. It's the one I was going to pick as well. Right, that's the first penalty. I need to make a note of how many penalties I've had. Have I got like a pen or something? I don't really want to use my phone. Oh, do you know what? Sorry. I'm going to have to use my phone because it looks like I've got nothing else on here. Right, let us I'll just use this one. It's fine. Right, we've got 1 penalty so far. Tick that down. Right, moving on. Next question. Right, which of these things happened for the last time in 2001? It was the last season that Goodyear were a tyre supplier. The final running of the US Grand Prix at Indianapolis. Right, so it's definitely not this one. The final running of the San Marino Grand Prix. It definitely wasn't this one. Murray Walker gave his final commentary during a Grand Prix. I think it was this one. I think Murray Walker's last commentary was 2001. Yeah, thought it was. The other ones, the top one, the first one was a bit like, but it doesn't matter. Question 6 there. Oh, for God's sake. Right, the 2000 Grand Prix and the 2003 British Grand Prix both featured spectators invading the track, bringing out the safety car. What other similarities do these races share? You kidding me? Really? Both were wet races. Both saw the championship leader eliminated in a first corner collision. Both were red flagged before the race distance was completed. Both races were won by the same driver. The only two that I'm thinking of here is both were wet races and both were won by the same driver. And now I've just remembered the 2003 British Grand Prix was not a wet race. I'm just going to guess that they were won by the same driver. Oh, they were. Okay. Do you know what? Because of that, I'm going to Google who won that Grand Prix. Okay, so Barrichello won that Grand Prix. Shout out Rubens. Right. In which year was the newer, shortened Hockenheim circuit first used in a Formula 1 race? Was it 2001? I think it was 2001. No, it was 2002. Bollocks. Right, well, that's our second penalty. Again, I don't even want to use my phone either. I do have a pen somewhere. It just doesn't exist anymore. Right, we'll count it. 2 penalties. Right. In the wet Brazilian Grand Prix of 2003, which of the following drivers did not spin off on the stream of water flowing across turn 3 and so not end their race in the turn 3 car park? What? I don't know. I remember the turn. I remember the end of this race, but I can't remember the start of it. Let's go with Ralph Furman. YOLO. That worked. It's the only driver that I didn't know. Right, here we go. Right, Lewis Hamilton famously clinched his first Formula 1 World Championship by taking 5th place at the last corner of the last race in 2008. Where did he qualify? So Massa was on. It was a Ferrari front row lockout. I think he was 4th, because then he dropped down behind someone. I think he qualified 4th. I don't think he qualified 5th. Yeah, I thought he did. He lost a position at the start to Alonso, I think it was. And then, was it Alonso? No, I think he maintained position, actually. Kovalainen was behind him. And then Kovalainen was crap and lost places and just dropped back. Okay. Complete the sequence from the 2000s. Rubens Barrichello, Ralf Schumacher, Juan Pablo Montoya. What is... I just have to pick... Right, Raikkonen wasn't a part of this. He was 2001. Fernando Alonso wasn't part of this. Jarno Trulli could have been. Giancarlo could have been. I'll go with Giancarlo. It's between Giancarlo or Jarno. Wait, what? What? Huh? Extra... Oh, hang on. The correct answer is Kimi Raikkonen. Extra info. It was the chronological sequence of new race winners from 2000 plus... Because I'm going to know that, am I? I'm going to... You're a pagan, F1. Right, that's 3 penalties coming my way. Mark Webber celebrated an incredible 5th place finish at the Australian Grand Prix in which year? Wasn't it 2001? Wasn't it his first race? He got like 5th. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was 01. No, it wasn't 2002. Right, okay. That's 4 penalties now. Alright, here we go. Brawn GP Formula 1 team was created in 2009 after the withdrawal of the Honda Formula 1 team, who drove for Brawn GP during their only year in the sport. Button and Barrichello. That's very simple. Knowledge is getting somewhere. Toyota Racing were an F1 team which raced during the 2000s, who's their title sponsor. It was Panasonic. Correct. Lovely jubbly. We can fly through these. What was banned at the end of the 2006 F1 season? That was... Oh, no, wait. I don't think it was... Right, it definitely wasn't in-race fueling. Team orders, it could have well been, because team orders were banned. Tobacco advertising. Now, Ferrari used Marlboro at the start of testing, I remember, and I am sure they used Marlboro on their car. Bidirectional telemetry. I think it was team orders. I think tobacco was... Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought it would have been. 5 seconds then. Beautiful. For how many years did F1 teams have the choice of using either Bridgestone or Michelin tyres during this decade, 2000-2009? Oh, Jesus Christ. I've got to think about this now. They stopped it was 2007, was it just Bridgestone? 2006, they could use whatever, I think. 2005, so 6, 5, 4, 3... 2, 1. So I think it's 6 seasons that they could have done it. I don't think they could have done it in 2000. They might have done, but I'm going to guess 6 seasons. Correct. Whether those years were right, who knows, but we're going to roll with it. Question 16. During which year did the first Formula 1 night race take place? Singapore, 2008. Shout out to Singapore. I've been there. I need to go back. Question 17. Which of these was a test driver for the Jaguar Formula 1 team during their career? Christian Albers, I think. Andrea Lotto? Kamui, maybe? I'm thinking... I don't know. Christian Albers, did he drive for them? I'm actually going to guess Crispian is the first... I said Crispian, wow. Fair play, that's six penalties now. But he was the first driver I would have come up with. Right. In what country did Robert Kubica take his final podium for BMW Formula... Oh, I've got to think about this now. For BMW. Canada, he won. Japan, did he get one? Might have been. BMW were bad. It weren't that good in 2009. I'm going to take a punt. Japan's the first thing that comes to my head. It was Brazil. Okay, fair play. That's, what, 7 now? I'm not doing good at this quiz. How many victories did Fernando Alonso achieve during the year that he won his first World Championship? Oh, Jesus Christ. My guess is 7, straight off the bat. Please. Yes. Okay. We're on to something. And the Really? Really? Kimi Raikkonen took pole position at the first race of the 2007 season, but what was his lap time? Right. Straight away, we can disregard the 137 and the 136. It's either a 27.0 or a 26.0. Australia, you could probably lap, I'm going to say 27.0. Of course it'll be 26. God damn you. Right, that is 8 seconds worth of time penalties in total, which does mean we're going to keep it at 5, which means that we've got 40 seconds worth of time penalties, and the AI is going to be completely random. I have no idea what it's going to be. So we're going to get into the Grand Prix now, and we're going to let Siri decide everything for me, and yeah, I'll see you over there. Alright, so we're back now on Formula 1, and as you can see, from that quiz, we got a total of 8 questions wrong. My knowledge wasn't really that good, I'm not going to lie to you, but fair play, those questions were actually quite hard. So, obviously now, Siri is going to go ahead and decide everything for me. So, we're going to get the woman up right now. Hello, Siri.
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Thomas.
Good, right, well, we're on the same page. Righty-ho then. So, we're going to get straight into it then, and start giving Siri my information, I guess. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 8.
Well, we're going to be picking the 8th team on here, which is going to be Alfa Romeo. Fair dues, fair dues. I mean, I could pick anyone from here. I'm going to pick Kimi because I like him. Now I've got 26 circuits, I think. 21. I don't know. I'm just going to guess. Siri, pick a number between...
So.
Okay. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 25.
It's 20.
Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's a bit annoying. It's Japan's short. Sod it. It is what it is. She picked it. Right, and then the last thing that we're going to do is we get a 25% race, and we need an AI driver level. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 110.
It's 30.
Right, we're going to race on 30 AI. I mean, I could have just said, you know, what's it called, 0 to 110, but it'll make a difference. Right, so there are the statistics. This is what we're doing. 25% race, 30% AI. We've got 40 seconds worth of time penalties on a short track as well. It's actually going to be slightly harder than we think. So let's get straight into the action. Okay, so we're here then on the track ready for today's race, and it is going to be a one-start strategy. We're going to be pitting for the soft tyres very, very early on. In fact, I might be strategical. I'm going to start, watch this, I'm going to start on the medium tyres, and then I'm going to pit for the soft tyres, but I'm going to pit very, very early. So around about there. I'm just going to pit on lap 4 for the soft tyres. So I'm in early, I'm on fresh soft tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. I really don't need 4 laps extra fuel. I'm not going to be that mental, alright, game. Like, I'm not that stupid. Right, here we go then. On the grid then, we've got 40 seconds of time to make up on the teams around me. So here we go, 5 lights. And it's lights out. Here we go then to start the Grand Prix off. Not the best of starts for myself, you must be said. Kubica's going to go storming up the inside, so I'm going to let him do so. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I thought he'd actually, when I meant storming up the inside, I thought he'd... Oh God, Russell. There is a car that's trying to approach you. It's going to be very hard to make an overtake. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's not really that many places to do it. The first lap is done and dusted. I can't find a way past Hulk or Norris. I tried to sneak up the inside, but I couldn't do it. Whoa. Whoa. She's messed me up, like. Watch this. Right, Perez dispatched. Next up is Stroll. And again, no one gives me the room, fam. Like I'm in an open lobby. I'm literally taking all of the wide lines. Oh. Okay, that worked. Someone's got front wing damage.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Cross the start finish line then. I need to go to overtake mode. Oh, he's got slipstream on Hulkenberg. There's nothing I can do. I've gone onto the grass again. You don't genuinely. You do not understand how frustrating it is. A 40-second time penalty to make up in a track that's a short variant. I just think, it doesn't matter. I turned. I think rules and flags might be off. It's so frustrating. I cannot find a way past. I now have to hope that A, I don't get lapped, which I don't think I will. But B, that I can put out an absolutely sensational stint that I can just, you know, in the next, because they're going to be putting on lap 9. That.
Look after these tires now.
Right, I've got to just go for it. This is the critical stage of the race now. No traffic, no nothing. Let's try and get the hammer down. Put it this way, if I want to win this Grand Prix, not only do I have to win, I've got to lap them, because it's a 40-second lap. Jesus Christ. Magnussen's out of the Grand Prix. We've just set the fastest lap of the race so far. I don't know what the gap is between me and Gio, though, and how we're doing pace-wise, in terms of beating people. This is really difficult. New fastest lap again. Giovinazzi's directly in front of me. He's 3 seconds ahead. We are closing. More than I thought. Now I'm going to get held again, which is my problem. I didn't want this, really. I'm going to sneak my car in. It worked. There we go. There's Giovinazzi dispatched with. Or not. Or not. Still not. Jesus. I've got some witchcraft speed. Here we go.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Risky, but it paid off. Right. I'm running out of fuel. Mad. Knowing they said, yeah, put 4 laps of fuel in. Maybe they weren't kidding. I've got to try and recover it all now. Where are we now in terms of our front runners? Okay, so we've leapfrogged the front runners on our stint. Now it's about how far can I pull away from them in the next 2-3 laps? Where I'm going to finish.
Gap to car in front is 5.0.
Let's find out. How are these guys still out on their tyres? Oh no, this is Russell. Oh, I'm about to lap some cars. Oh, madness. Alright, we save fuel now. I'm okay on that front. Oh, I was so close to a broken front wing, you don't understand.
Vettel's in first place.
Vettel leads. Is that a legitimate lead or what? They're on soft tyres still. Have they not stopped yet? They're doing a 1-stop right at the end. It's across the start-finish line then. We do set a new fastest lap.
That's a race win.
But where did we finish? In terms of everybody, obviously, because we had 40 seconds of penalties, remember. I'll tell you what, actually, though. That was actually a lot more fun doing that during the short circuit. Because it actually gave a proper challenge of me trying to build 40 seconds on this track, which is virtually impossible to overtake on. I really enjoyed that, actually. It was a lot of fun. Right, let's have a look then and see where we finished. So, yeah, we take the win, obviously, blah, blah, blah. Right, so, in total then, we finished 12 seconds clear of Max Verstappen. Wow, we are not even going to get top. Wow. I finished 16th after all of that. Really? All I could... Wow. Of course, because I had to lap everyone, didn't I? And it was the first half of the race. Because I couldn't get past anyone. I thought I was just making mistakes because the mediums just weren't working. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess a challenge is a challenge, and we finished 16th place. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. We only got 16th. Great. Awesome. After penalties applied. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little challenge video. If you have, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're already around here as well. And I will see you guys very, very soon with some more Formula 1 content. Take care all. Peace.